Good morning, guys. It's not quite actually. It's afternoon now. It's good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing very well today. So I'm back for another stream. Let's just get Facebook up and make sure everything's working okay. So yeah, today we're going to be using Arcade from output to do some, but add some vibes to a track basically. Now I did, this is a bit of a shameless plug, but I do some work for Groove 3, who make excellent videos on using plugins, etc. And I've actually done a whole video series on Output Arcade. Apparently, I'm a studio production whiz, so that's nice. Yeah, so if you want to kind of see me using this in lots of detail, going through everything you can do in there, there's a whole video series here from Groove 3 with some nice reviews on it. So it's a weird one actually, because I obviously did that video series, I don't know how long ago, a couple of years ago, maybe when it first came out, and I just haven't really been using it since. It just didn't become part of my workflow, and it's a subscription-based plugin, so it's kind of like a Splice style plugin equivalent for beat makers. And the way it works is they're constantly adding new content to the plugin, and as long as you have a subscription, it updates. If you stop the subscription, then you keep the content that you've had up until that point. So it's not like they take away the plugin. You can still use the sounds that you had before. So you might say, right, I've got more than enough to work with for the next 2 years. Stop your subscription. You still got all those sounds to use. And then when you start getting a bit tired of the library, you could update it, and it will update with all the new content. So it's a really cool, really cool plugin. Very inspiring, very, very easy to use. But as I said, I've stopped using it, and I suddenly thought, you know what, I need to get back into that plugin. And the reason being is that I'm always looking for ways of being able to make music quicker and in a more inspiring way. And this, I kind of felt like, yeah, this could be something, a way that I could do that. Because sometimes I like to go to town on the mixing and take a bit of time on the mixing. So, you know, if I can kind of save time elsewhere, then I want to do that. And it's a great way of adding character to a track as well. Okay, so let's get cracking. So the first thing is this plugin. It's like an Apple Loops, if you use Logic, an Apple Loop style thing. So basically you can lock it. It automatically locks the tempo, but you can also lock it to the key as well. So this track is in F major stroke D minor. So I've changed the key here to F major. I could try D minor, but I'll leave it on F major. Now, if we go to browse, kind of the way it works is you have a feed, which is like your kind of discover in Spotify or your release radar. So it's trying to find things that it thinks you're going to like based on what you've been searching for before. I've only just kind of started using it, so I don't think I've got enough stuff in there. Lines is like their kind of genres or like categories of sounds. Kits is collections of, I think it's 16 kits from what I can remember, and loops is the individual loops contained within that thing. So I've got 37,973 loops. So I mean that should keep me going for a while. So let's just see how easy it is to get some ideas going with this. So this track is the one I was working on last week, where I was editing the guitars, which I haven't finised, but I just wanted to jump on something else because I was a bit bored of editing guitars. I'm going to just duplicate this track. So again, like drums super basic, everything super basic really. It's just to get a kind of just to throw the idea down. Me playing the bass and the guitar that I recorded. Hi Rob, good to have you with me. So let's go to browse and let's go to feed. So okay, let's have a look. What's this? Warp. So if I play the track, I can browse, audition these in time and in key. Actually, there's some not bad sounds in there. That kind of shaker sound was cool. Okay, so if I download it and click on it, now it loads up into the player, and now I've got that kit on the keyboard, and I can kind of play it as an instrument. So let's see how this goes in the track. I can play two notes together. Okay, that's not bad. Let me just put that in. Got my count off for some reason. Let's put it back in again. It's really, really, really well recorded, and just sounds really, really tight. The sounds are just like, they're just stellar, really. Really good quality. I'll put in some shakers. I might chop this up a bit later, but let's duplicate. Now I've got this on, so it's locking quantized wise, so it's going to lock to the nearest quarter note. So I can't. It's completely idiot proof. So it can give you ideas of places you can go. Oh, we need to do that. Places you can go with stuff as well. These are cool.
I don't wanna tell you.
I mean, it's really quite good. So even just like, I really want to get a vocal on the track, and I've got to be careful, because if I add too much stuff in here, then it gets a little bit, I start to take all the space away, but yeah, let's see how we go on. That's a nice little kind of like nice little chord melody bit. I'm going to put that in because I actually really like that that melody. Let's just put it in so I've got it. It's a nice melody. So you can get ideas for, you know, vocals from here as well, like top line ideas. It's just really, really inspiring tool, really. Also, just got a problem here of just all sounds really good. Oh, I've changed the one I was working on. Good stuff. This is really good. Okay, this seems to be in the wrong, playing the wrong part now. I think it's because I changed the quantization, possibly. Yeah, it's probably that. How cool is the artwork as well? What's going on there? Let's put it to an eighth note, see if that fixes what's going on here. Okay, I'm just going to mute that and come back to that. I'm just getting, yeah. I mean, maybe it's kind of a good idea because it's a bit of a bottomless pit of amazing sounds. So it's kind of thing where it's like, right, just set yourself an hour, and what you've got in an hour, that's it, you know, because otherwise you could, you know, it's another opportunity to get caught in the rabbit hole. Okay, so let's look at some more drum kind of stuff. I think there's a go to lines, there's like a there's a drum. Let's try this drum sesh thing here. So these are the individual kits within a line. So let's try some of these out. So I've got this Chic kit loaded here, so from the name it sounds like it could be a good one. Yeah. That's cool. Love that. So much character in that. Yeah, I love that because it's just really fat and rough sounding. I love it. Okay, let me just put my, because you can see how inspiring this is. It's just you know, it's one of those things that you got to pay for it. It's like, I don't know, $10 a month or something. But if it saves you a load of time, then it's money well spent, really, isn't it? I don't want the fill there, really. I've got another fade tool here that I've obviously added earlier. I like that drum fill as well. This is a go out of time for some reason. I don't know why that is. Let me just try. But I'm going to bounce these things in anyway. So. That seems to have gone out of time for some reason. That's fine. There's kind of a, it's going out of time again, but there's kind of a hat to to get rid of this search field. Okay, let's try that again. There was kind of a hat in that one that I liked. Where has it gone? I think it's this one. Nice. We don't have the hat on its own, I don't think. So I'm gonna put that in and then maybe bounce out the hat. It's a really nice trashy sounding tambourine. I'm kind of quite into stuff with a bit more kind of dirty kind of quality at the moment, like a bit more lo-fi. I'm actually going to bounce this in as well. See what that's like. not sure about that extra rhythm. Let me just keep it 4/4. It's a really cool little, could be kind of just a alternative section. Not sure why that's not playing there. Or is that in quantizer? Okay, let's have a look at some kind of higher percussion. Whoops. So let's go back to browse lines. There's something here for it's a set of hi-hats, maybe. Is it called something like rhythm? That's it. What have we got here? Playing the track. I mean, it's really good quality. I think I've got all these downloaded. Yeah. I love that. because using these modify keys here, you can mash up the kind of the rhythm of it. Half time and stuff like that. I don't want to change the rhythm of this, but I think if I put it in and chop it up, it'll be okay. One. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's change the right one. No. Bum, bum. It's just so well recorded and so full of character. It's just, I mean, there's so many percussion sounds. If you're making kind of disco inspired music, I mean, I've recorded percussionists before. I mean, it's hard to get it to sound as good as that. It's satisfying being able to record it yourself, but bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's have a look at some more stuff. And something we can also do if we browse, let's go to loops and we can show stuff in here. So this is again like a splice, Spotify, well, no, more like splice in this example. So let's just write it in. Let's put in shaker and so we've got loads of shakers here. Let's try in the track. try house shakers. I'll play that one in. Okay, so let's try this. Let's go to kits. Now I can actually search by stuff that I've downloaded. So if I change that sort by downloaded, now there's stuff that I obviously like because I've downloaded it. Let's try getting some of this stuff going. See if there's anything cool in here. Again, it's all going to be locked to my pitch. It's kind of cool. bad. So this can all be stuff that I chop up in a minute, well, whenever I do it. So it doesn't have to be stuff that I'm going to use necessarily as it is. Just raw materials for little ear candy and stuff like that, really. That's what I'm looking for. So what are these things here? Quite kind of techno, that one. Let's try some of these vocal things. So I've got this playing another track. So too many arcades, I'm getting confused, I'm changing the wrong ones. Quite nice that. I'm going to try putting it in. Say hi, Tuco. How's it going, man? Good to have you locked in. Hope you're enjoying your Kashif edit that I sent you. It's quite nice. I might just put that in as well. So obviously it's a bit messy because I'm just chucking stuff in, but we're getting definitely some stuff, some cool little ear candy stuff, and just, I don't know, just ideas really for where to take it. I mean, I kind of still feel like I want a full vocal for this track, which is just dangerous because I could be kind of just chucking way too much stuff in, but I can always pull things back. So some cool vocodery stuff as well, which could be really cool. Yeah, I like that little digga. Okay, so I think I'm probably nearing the end of this jam with arcade. I think I probably need to just go through what I've got now and just chop things up and arrange them, see where we're at. It's a bit annoying that things are going out of time for some reason, but don't want that in there. Okay, so what have we I've got a shaker part which I've lost, but so we found shakers. Little bubbly things. Yeah, so you can see that using Arcade, I've been able to chuck in a load of stuff really quickly, which is all in key, all in time, which is going to give me ideas for directions I can take the track, little bits of ear candy, extra drum loops, really good quality percussion and stuff like that to chuck in, to just, help you push that process along. Because for this track, I've recorded myself playing the bass, I've recorded a guitarist, and so I want to push things forward quickly, and this is a good way of just kind of collaborating essentially with loads of different people who've recorded really good quality loops, and you're able to hear them in time and in tune with the track. So I'll leave it there. So yeah, thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks, Tuco, for your kind words, and no problem for sending you the edit, mate. That's an absolute pleasure. So yeah, I'll be back live again tomorrow. Don't know what I'll be doing yet. Maybe some more mixing. We'll see. So please tune in again tomorrow. And if you're finding this useful and you're enjoying it, please share it with people that you also think would enjoy it. And that's all I have to say. Have a good day. Cheers.